Welcome to the Friends with Benefits podcast. It's your host with the most, Jesse, here as always. And with me, again, my heterosexual life partner, Jared. Jared, say hi.
Hello, New York.
You're so stupid. Oh my God. So, what's up, Jared? It's been a while. About a year.
It has been a while. Just sitting back, relaxing, and hoping to have a good time tonight.
Well, I can guarantee the fact that you're going to have a good time tonight because we have added in, that's right, you guessed it wrong, another host.
That we have.
And who is it?
It is, it's one of our good old buddies from back in the day. It is the one, the only, James, the Chops Fuller. Say hello, James.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing tonight?
I am doing all right tonight. What is up with you guys?
I'm not even gonna lie. This was a horrible intro.
Yeah, our intros usually aren't that great, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, like hello, New York.
That was the dumbest shit ever.
You're in Minnesota, bud.
Yeah, well, you never know. This shit could reach New York. On the East Coast saying hi.
I don't know what our actual viewership is, like where, but I know there's at least 10.
Oh, and they're the special 10.
We're out there then. We got.
It's only going to get bigger from here.
Great.
What's sad is probably like 20 of the actual listens have probably been me.
A few of them have been me.
You're our biggest fan.
I am definitely my own biggest fan.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those first, I don't know what did we do, like 5 or 6 episodes, I think. Maybe
Something
7.
Like
I probably listened to them 7 episodes like 50 times. Like I'm sitting there thinking like I am the funniest fucker on earth.
Oh, we think that way anyway. So
it's fucking ridiculous because like I'll tell someone about it and I'll be like, oh, listen to this episode. Then I'll start listening to it to make sure I haven't said anything incriminating against myself.
Oh, nice.
It sounds like, when you're like, oh, hey, check this out. And you're scrolling through your pictures and you're like, oh, don't look at these ones. I'm trying to find this picture though. And it's like, oh, hey, this is a good one. This is the good picture. Don't mind the other. Don't mind the other. Don't mind the other shitty ones.
This is a good one, but there's better ones.
So what's on the agenda today?
Me.
Oh no, yeah. Yeah, James, tell us a little bit about yourself, but make it sound like a dating profile.
Yes, please do.
My name is James Fuller. I am 6'2", 250 pounds of love and thunder. I have a beard that is luscious and wavy. I like spicy food. My preferred food of choice as of now is tacos.
Taco.
I have tattoos. So if you like to cuddle later, come on over. Long walks on the beach? Nah, like not my thing.
That literally... that literally was like, if you have tattoos, you can come up. Don't. Just stay away.
Go 2 blocks down the road. There's a Keith. Out with them.
Give them the wrong address.
Stand out there by my corner with my underneath the moonlight, watching you. It's like
You
every breath
you
you
scare me
take,
sometimes, Fuller.
every movie you make, I'll be watching you.
With a gratuitous cameo by Sting.
Oy vey.
Can't you see? Jay, you belong to me.
Yeah, if we ever make money off of this, which I think it said we're up to 63 cents now.
We're rolling in the change.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We'll be dime
And,
bagging this.
Got it. Well,
Scrooge
Well-
McDuck style, go swimming.
can I get enough?
Henry, look at our money.
I'm gonna need 63 pennies, please.
So before we go
Okay.
too far along, I would like to say one thing. Jesse, you and I had talked about this yesterday. We want to go ahead and dedicate this episode to a couple of people we lost this week. James, I don't know if you heard about it. We lost.
Oh, I am pretty aware.
We lost a couple of wrestling legends this week. Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt passed away yesterday. So we just wanted to dedicate this episode to those fine gentlemen.
It was bullshit because what was it? Wednesday, when Terry Funk died, Jared sent me the article, and it about killed me. And Jared pointed this out. He's like, because I sent him, or I called him about it when it happened. Like as soon as I got the first notification about Bray dying, I told him. So that he was like, just because you were in a bad mood didn't mean you had to do it to me.
Yeah.
It really, like, when it happens like this, it really just like stops. Time stops in my eyes, and I
Terry
just sit there
Funk
and
was. Yeah, I mean, Terry Funk was sad, and I felt bad, but Bray Wyatt, that hit different.
Well,
exactly.
And me and James were talking about this before you came on. Oh, excuse me. Like that kind of, it sucked because you had Terry die first, and you didn't have time to process that, and then Bray dies, and then all of a sudden Terry is now completely in the the back picture. Yeah, to Bray dying because Bray was an active science superstar.
And he was young.
Exactly. He was 36, which hits home probably. I know it does for me because I'm 35.
We're all 35
Definitely.
here.
So like, yeah, that was real sobering for a minute. Like, as I'm sitting here eating an entire bag of cow tails, like I realized, yeah, like I gotta change how I live so I don't end up in that position.
It's just makes you start, thinking to yourself, the time is precious, and apparently it's more precious now than it has, ever, because like I don't know, ever since COVID, whatever, it kind of was just like, wow, there's a lot of young people, going, and it's just like, what happened to the age where you're just like, yep, I'll be 80 or 90 before before it all happens. It's like I haven't even lived, there's people, that haven't even lived yet. I'll admit it. It's like there's a lot of things left that I want to do in my life, and hell, shit can happen. Boom, you're done. It's like, did I actually live the life that I wanted to live?
Well, and I think that's why for me, like, it sucks because I am obviously a huge Bray Wyatt fan, but like I've been a Terry Funk fan for longer, and it sucks because people are kind of taking the Bray thing a little bit harder because of the fact that he was so young and he was an active superstar, and nobody's focusing on the fact that Terry Funk had a 50-year career. The guy died at 79, so that means for 19 years of his life, wrestling.
Yeah.
And like he's worked for every single. He actually holds a record for the only professional wrestler to work for all the major brands. Because he was on TNA, he was on WWE, WCW, ECW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, NWA. And the guy was like I think he held almost 28 titles between all the companies. And that's not even to mention like when he was in like territorial wrestling, not the pros.
Yeah, he was definitely a legend in his own right. So,
Plus, he was in movies.
yes, he was.
Oh,
Roadhouse.
Favorite one of my favorite movies, Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
You know what? I would have paid to been there when like Swayze pulled up with his like high fashion like fighting style, and then like there's Terry Funk. He knows how to punch you just right to break skin.
There's Terry Funk. He's going to throw you across the room.
Like how many times in the shooting for that movie do you think they had to yell at him for like climbing up on a rail post and trying to moonsault? Because that dude was fucking crazy, and that it could not have been an act.
Oh,
There's no way. Like watch Behind the Mat because it follows him, and like him outside of the ring, it exactly shows like who he is on both sides.
I always enjoyed those kind of documentaries that follow the superstars and stuff.
Well, they're doing another one for OVW. It's coming out on Netflix.
I saw that.
OVW.
Yeah,
Ohio Valley Wrestling,
which is actually in Kentucky.
It used to be the training ground for WWE.
So like before it and like two other promotions that were like it was. So there was OVW in Kentucky, and then FCW,
Florida Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, down in Florida, and then I think there was another one like up towards like headquarters.
Yeah,
those three facilities and promotions turned into NXT with like. So like they took the three and were like, okay, we're just going to merge this into one, and then we're going to take all the ECW guys and feature them on the new brand, but we're just going to call ECW NXT now.
Yeah. That's where Brock Lesnar, Batista, Seth Rollins, John
CM
Cena,
Punk.
they all trained at OVW. Yeah, Batista, Brock Lesnar, John Cena, Randy Orton, they were all in the class at OVW at the same time.
Shit, I had a thought and it left. It was almost like a baseball themed system. So like you had your local like town promotions, those are like your single A. And then you get like your territorial promotions, that LA. And then you get brought up to like OVW or FCW or whatever the other one was, and that was AAA. And then main roster was Major League.
Yeah.
What would you consider beer league?
Backyard wrestling.
I was just gonna say backyard.
The exact dumb shit that we used to do.
Get the cops called on.
No, I don't think we ever did we?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Dave pulled up that back road.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like you had just like busted me in the head with something, and I was playing concussed and didn't know the cop was there.
So we only had one cop call and one ER trip.
Well, I remember.
Miss Barry used to come out and yell at us.
Yeah, and then what was it? Mr. Fry's wife came out and called the cops on it. I was there one time. We had a shovel we were smacking each other with.
Yeah, the shovel was nothing. It didn't hurt.
that
Right,
that was a lot of them.
Yeah, that was nothing compared to the Kindu stick.
When I beat the shit out of you with that keyboard.
That was the worst. The keyboard was absolutely the worst. There was no give to that son of a bitch.
Okay, keyboard or the piece of wood that went across your face?
Oh, by far keyboard. Keyboard.
Really?
Yes, that hurt way more.
Terry Funk would be proud of you boys.
Hey, so would Mick Foley.
Wood hurt,
right?
But oh my god, that keyboard had no give.
The buttons.
And it was across the side of the face, and the
just
went flying.
No, I went top.
Oh, did you?
Oh God, yeah. I was not about to smack you in the side of the face with that thing.
I don't remember.
With a steel keyboard?
It hurt.
Not with a steel keyboard.
Well, to be fair, it was made of plastic.
It was a real keyboard.
Yeah, and those things are made of plastic. Just a very hard plastic.
My worry was the bottom was going to split and cut you.
Mm. Oh, but the piece of wood was okay. No worries there.
That was, hey, fuck you, because I'm pretty sure that was a receipt.
For what? I was the only one who ever bled.
That's not true. You guys, you did that, what was that? That sitting choke slam power bomb thing to me through that piece of board.
Oh, yeah.
I had tacks on it.
Yep. I remember that. And then one time we attempted the flaming table.
No. I pushed and lobbied for you guys to put me through a flaming table. And every time you'd say no.
No, but you did set me on fire.
I never set you on fire during a wrestling match. I did set you on fire one time to wake you up, though.
Oh my God!
We got set on. My favorite.
Trying to wake that kid up was near to impossible.
So I put lighter fluid on his toe and then set his toe on fire.
And we had our moments.
You don't know how many times I flipped that bed on him just to wake him up, and he would not wake up.
Look, as someone who slept many a nights in that bed with him, you have a better chance of poking a sleeping bear in the middle of December.
What can I say? I'm a heavy sleeper. But no,
my
favorite wrestling moment had to be torpedo throwing Nick into the ladder.
Yeah, that sucked for him.
Yeah, it did, but it was fun to watch.
It was awesome. Do you remember the time that he wore that luchador mask and came out as El Gigante?
Oh my God.
little 5'5" Nick coming out as El Gigante, a luchador. Every time I looked at him, I couldn't laugh. And actually, I think that match was between you and him. Because possibly. I think the pitch was, because you were so much bigger than him, you were like a giant, and then he was this little guy coming out called El Gigante, which is the giant Spanish.
Possibly.
No. I tried to put me through a flaming table, and every single time you guys would say no, and I almost had it. Almost. And it came down to like 10 minutes before we were going to start, and you guys were like, well, no, we just don't feel comfortable doing it. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
Well, to be fair, nobody feels comfortable throwing somebody through the flaming table.
I was
I
begging you.
mean,
I
I
think there was
mean,
going to be money involved at some point. Like here's $20. Put me through there.
I mean, having a
If I
bucket
could put
list and
bravery
having that
in
under there
women.
saying, throwing somebody through a table on fire. I mean, that'd be something to check off.
Like I took all liability off of them. I was like, I promise I won't sue you. I'm not going to show you a single medical bill if I have to get them. I promise. Here, I went out and like bought a fire extinguisher so if something happened, we had like a bucket full of ice water with rags in it.
That is true. We did.
Well, I think what initially scared you guys is because I said put gas on the table and then light it on fire.
Yeah, that was
Wait.
like a big no-go for that one.
Well, I brought it down to lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Look, I've seen plenty of matches where that's happened. It turns out somewhat okay.
Right.
Hey, I cannot sit here and say that nothing's going to go wrong because something could go wrong. I could have got a splinter.
It
You could have
usually does go wrong.
you could have pulled a muscle in your gut or something. Man, like a lot of you guys got to like live a real cool moment. I
How
never
so?
did. Well, you torpedoed Nick like he was a lawn dart. Fucking asshole.
Are you jealous of that?
No, God, absolutely not. Hey, no, because Nick tried to do the whole Terry Funk thing where he put the ladder over his head, and I got a real bad taste of that effing ladder that day.
Yeah.
Like right behind my ear. I seen that short little bastard pick that ladder up, and he looked at me and smiled. I knew exactly what he was about to do, and I was not looking forward to it, and I knew you didn't know what was going on.
Mm-mm.
So you got to torpedo Nick. Nick won the only title.
Yeah. To be fair, it was his title though.
Well, no, because he had agreed to it that for that occasion we were allowed to have it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm fairly certain he was the only one to ever win it. Because I don't ever recall there being other than the one title match.
I don't think so.
And then I was super salty that entire time because like you and Nick were the inaugural title match,
Oh yeah.
and I had to fucking referee it.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I had to sit into an ER, so.
I still think though, because do you remember we called it One Last Stand?
Yep.
It was the tag team match.
Me and you versus.
No, it was so us being complete and utter dorks, which I'm still proud of doing it. We were like cutting promos that we were a tag team because we were just like basing everything that we were doing, whatever storyline we were doing on like the game.
Oh yeah.
And we went to this like series of matches with someone, and I got hurt, and you had to do singles matches, and then
Oh yeah.
I was getting ready to come back, and we came back out as a tag team, and I was like still hurt, and I said something during the promo, and you got all pissy, and we got into an argument, and then you hurt me again. You and Nick got into this thing, and then Andy wanted to be involved.
Oh
So
God, I remember. Yeah.
and he was like, "Well, this sounds like a lot of fun." And so like we gave Nick or you the option to pick whoever you wanted, and you picked him.
Well, yeah.
And
It was just
So-
god awful.
And then something turned and it was going to be a 1-on-2 because Nick couldn't find a partner or something stupid like that. I think he pitched that I wear a luchador match for a mask so no one knew it was me.
Oh, it was just
But-
bad. It was bad.
And so it came down to it was going to be a 2-on-1 handicap, and Nick goes down, and you guys are getting all ready to square off on him, and then my music hits, and I come out, and I'm cleared and everything ready to go, and me and Nick team up.
Yeah, I remember that now.
Because for as bad as it was, that was like the best we ever did.
Yeah.
And we went like 45 minutes.
We did. Yeah, that was one of the longest ones.
I think we had to stop because Andy kept getting hurt or something like that. He was starting to get tired and he kept like falling down wrong.
Yeah. Is that the one we have on tape somewhere, or?
Nick had the only known footage.
God knows what happened to that now.
Yeah. Yeah, that was some of our best stuff.
I just want to throw this out here right now. The Extreme Sanitarium is whooping the shit out of the Wyatt family.
Well, yeah. What do you expect? Oh,
As
God.
Bray
And I-
Wyatt just stands there.
I remember why, like, I wanted to stop because I did get hurt. It was with in that match with Andy. And I went to do Rolling Thunder to him on the ladder.
And he moved,
And I told him to move.
and it was
And
on a ladder.
I overflipped onto the ladder after he moved. And I had this really horrific, like, bruise on the back of my leg,
Yeah.
right on the back of my thigh. And funny story, it still hurts there. So, like, I don't know if I, like, chipped a bone when I did it.
Well, you probably did something.
It couldn't have been that bad because I only weighed like 150 pounds then.
Yeah. See the stuff you missed as a kid, Fuller?
Yeah, it was.
He's like, absolutely not. This sounds horrible.
Oh, it was amazing.
I'm pretty sure it was, you guys doing this, and I was at football practice.
No,
Yeah.
no, because this was after high school. Because I was
What?
living with Nick and Joe above the movie theater, or not movie theater, the
Video library.
yeah, the video library.
But I remember you living there because
I
my
think
senior-
I think you were at college.
Well, I did.
Because
in
this was
high
like
school.
this would have been like
I-
06, 07.
Right. Well, I remember I was in Miss Thomas's class, and I had to write a paper about somebody that I didn't know or something like that. So I picked Joe because one of his quotes.
Joe who?
The roommate.
Yeah, your
Oh.
roommate Nick and Joe.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was when I was still in school and I was hanging out with them.
Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah. So that, I remember I wrote a paper about Joe. And it was something
Yeah.
like, if life gives you lemons, make something. And Miss Thomas was like, don't you mean lemonade? And I'm like,
Oh, that's what he
no,
said.
that's what he said. So I got marked a point because I didn't have the quote correct. And I'm like, but that's
Oh
what
my
he
God.
said.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Well, she was something else.
That I swear to God, he always reminded me of the bartender on Boondock Saints. How he always had those like mismatched fucking
Doc,
limericks.
we gotta get you like a proverb book or something. This mismatched
Yeah.
shit has gotta go. Like,
Yeah, dude. Like he always
People
had these
people are
weird
like, People in glass houses sink ships.
Yeah. Yeah, he always had those mismatched like proverb shit, and it always killed me. And usually having to do the dishes there would kill me too.
Like a fucking bowl of whatever the hell it was in their fridge.
Oh, Salad Monster.
My God.
Yeah, she lasted 5 years and 8 months.
Ugh.
Yeah.
That was so supposedly that was the first time Joe went vegetarian.
Ugh.
And then, so Joe had Salad Monster. Nick had a 2.5-year-old crock pot of chili. And when I moved in, I started a Jello monster. And let's
It
see,
was something.
I lived there for like 18 months, 19 months. So 19 a bouncing baby 19-month-old moldy bowl of Jello.
Quick question.
Quick answer.
The women's tag team champions. It's Dewdrop and what's her face? What's her face's name?
Chelsea Green.
Gotcha. Thank you.
I remember that because one, she's married to Matt Cordona, aka Zack Ryder, and um, the announcer does that super annoying intro for. She'll be like Chelsea Green.
Okay. It just means I gotta
Are
find
you
her
making?
happy ass.
I was
I
like, are you
fucking
trying to
told you to
make
do.
it?
I told you to download her like last time we played.
I
Well, I'm
thought
not.
she was coming in one of the things.
No, no. Your exact words were, "Well, they'll never get the title."
Well, it happens. Everybody can't be right all the time.
Exactly.
I know, definitely you can't be.
What was it like? Three to out of 3 out of 9 matches. I got wrong,
Yeah.
or three matches I got correct. The other 6 were wrong.
Yeah, you did horrible for her.
Yeah, I fucking rocked it on that one too.
I got all but I think 1 or 2 wrong, right.
I think I got like 5 out of 9.
All right, where is this bitch?
And then the one before that, I got all but 1.
Yeah, and
That's
I
the
think
one
you're
where I
ahead
made
of
my
me now
money.
by like
1 cent.
yeah.
Which means I gotta start figuring shit out for payback.
I gotta get
Which
onto this
which
DraftKings for
funny
this stuff now.
funny enough, one of my topics for tonight was payback anticipations.
So far, we've only got 6 things going on, and one of them is whatever the fuck that show's called. Grayson Waller thing.
The Grayson
They're
Waller effect.
they're
Yeah.
not doing a Grayson Waller effect on a pay-per-view.
Yes, they are with
No, they're
With
not.
Cody Rhodes. With
That's
Cody
this.
Rhodes.
Isn't that this upcoming week
Nope,
on
that's at
on
Payback.
Friday?
Pretty sure it's on Payback.
Yep, it's at
Talking
Payback.
about his dream.
The story and whatnot, yeah. Which is their way of setting up for him versus Roman.
Yeah, but I feel if they're going to fall into the same situation that they did at WrestleMania. You're going to hype this up as Cody being the big final solution to the Roman Reigns problem, and then you don't drop the belt.
Supposedly, he's supposed to drop it sometime next year. The current talk is WrestleMania, but that could change.
See, and what I don't get is they put the belts on him, then had no intention of taking them off, and then you started to notice that fans were irritated by it, so you brought
Kept
in a
it
new
going.
world. Well, you brought in a new world championship, and then you put it on Seth Rollins, knowing the fact that he's got such a huge push coming towards him.
Mm-hmm.
So now what? You can't take it off of him because of the fact that Seth Rollins' character is too self-obsessed. If he loses that belt, guaranteed he goes heel.
Oh yeah.
And he hasn't even been a face for, I think we're coming up on a year.
For Seth Rollins?
Yeah, because it was what, Hell in a Cell with Cody. That was really like the last heelish thing he did. And that went on for 3 pay-per-views after WrestleMania.
I don't know about that.
What don't you know?
I think he's been a heel. No, you might be right. That might be the last heelish thing was at Hell in a Cell with Bray Wyatt.
No, not Bray
Cody
Wyatt.
Rhodes.
Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes.
Sorry, I saw Bray Wyatt on my screen.
Yeah, no, like I think after that Hell in a Cell match, they kind of start pushing him for like weird situations where like they were trying to turn a face a heel, so they put him up against Seth, and then like made them be like super heelish to him to make him seem more face-ish.
Yeah.
Because that went on for like a month or 2, and then finally he went full good.
I think this payback is going to be different. Oh, he's still going to hold the title. I don't think he's going to lose it this pay per view.
I honestly think if he was going to drop it to anyone, Shinsuke would actually be on my list of people I would choose.
Is that one that he's fighting?
Yeah. The only thing that I don't get is why the out of the blue heel push.
Right. I
Like literally up to this point, he's been like a tag team guy or going up again. He went away for like 3 months. But when he came back, like he did a bunch of single stuff as a face. Like he beat Karrion Kross.
I think this is just a start. I probably am wrong, but maybe this is just like a start to push for him to get more into the spotlight.
Well, that's the thing. Shinsuke Nakamura he's a former WWE champion.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's not like he's not an established guy. I don't get it. Especially like Jared, do you remember him and Boogs?
Yeah, he was real popular there for a
Oh
while
my
with Boogs.
God, you could not find a better gimmick. Like that's why when Boogs came back, I was so shocked they didn't put him back together.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is Boogs?
Rick Boogs.
He was the one who carried around the guitar.
That's vague. Honky Tonk Man.
Yeah. I was
Jeff
gonna say
Jarrett.
that's fun.
Is a honky tonk man wrestling right now? God, I hope not.
I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
they-
know what he's
like,
doing.
I think he's
I
dead.
watched the Royal Rumble.
Jeff
I
Jarrett.
forget which one it
Okay.
was, but he
Jeff
showed
Jarrett.
up in a Royal Rumble.
Okay.
Jeff Jarrett. He's
Yeah.
currently wrestling. So, fuck and Jew.
But not in WWE.
Okay, James, watch. What was this year's WrestleMania 39?
I believe so.
Okay, watch WrestleMania 38, night 1, like the opening match. It was Shinsuke and Rick Boogs versus the Usos. And then
Okay.
Boogs got hurt and then was out for like 8 months.
When did it become a two-nighter?
4 years ago?
During COVID.
So 3?
I think so.
I personally think it's a way better idea, but I think it would have been a better idea in the days where you had to like actually pay the $50 for the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like then it would have been worth someone paying, 50, $60 to watch it. And then save like one-nighters for like the free Peacock shit.
Yep.
Or make it a one-nighter but make it 5 hours, 6 hours. Don't make it a full 8. But I definitely like the 2-night.
Oh yeah. It makes it much more
Well, and it gives
entertaining.
it gives it that better than the rest of the pay-per-views feel now.
Right.
Because think about it, back in the day, every pay-per-view was like 3 hours long, and it was one night. I could do without the pre-show.
Oh God.
I so badly could do without the pre-show.
Yeah, I can agree with that too.
What kills me about the pre-show? Booker T. I'm
I
sure
miss
he's
what
a.
it used to be.
What was
Like
it used to be?
what was it? Like Sunday Night Heat or something like that?
Oh well, Sunday Night Heat I think wasn't it like separate from the pay-per-views?
Yes and no. But on Sunday
Oh,
nights they did an hour
uh,
show, but it was a recap of the last week and then one match at the end or in the middle or something like that. There was a match, maybe two. And then on the weeks where there were pay-per-views, um, instead of for the previous week recap, it would be recaps leading up to the pay-per-view with a major match, tag match, a rumble, something important, one of the lower titles sometimes.
it was always
And
like the
then,
cruiserweight title, wasn't it?
or sometimes the Intercontinental or something. And
It was
then,
never a big. It was never a big title. It was always something.
yeah.
Less
And
than
then right
that.
after was the pay-per-view. And that's the way I liked it. It wasn't this damn near 2 hour long shit show of jibber jabbers over bullshit and showing the same vignette 9 times.
Well, and I could see from their standpoint, I could definitely see it being something worth it. Think of like football. There's always the pre-game show, there's the post-game show. WWE wasn't doing that shit.
Right.
So my guess was they were finally like, well, maybe we should try the viewership on it. Tack on both of those now.
I like the conferences after the pay-per-views.
Yeah, who doesn't like Triple H making fun of Kevin Owens for eating a Snickers bar?
Right? But I downloaded a few people and I don't remember who it was.
James, why don't you throw out a topic? You're the new guy. Why are we doing all the work? Don't get nervous.
because we kind of were talking about Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt,
Oh yeah,
and
Buddy
then
Murphy.
we went to backyard wrestling, and it kind of just drifted away. Fuck, I can't really think of anything. I mean, can't think of anything right now that would relate to anything that we have been talking about.
Well, it doesn't have to relate. Just throw something out there.
Yeah.
All right,
Come on, man. We come on. Hey. We get paid
Easy.
1 cent. We get paid 1 cent a view or a listen, and you're now the ear candy of the show. So come on.
Oh
It's up
God,
to
now
you.
I gotta make it. Now you're making it. Okay, chops. We gotta squash this. Chopsticks versus the sport.
Oh
Spork.
Jesus.
Spork. It's
Spork.
like It's like the UTV of utensils. A utensil heavy vehicle.
But like you're gonna walk into obviously a Chinese restaurant, and you're gonna say
Spork.
I'm gonna choose a spork over
Yes.
chopsticks?
Okay, I'm a General Tso's guy with pork fried rice. Think about it. A spork, I'm getting my General. With the spoon, I'm getting my rice. No fighting. And I eat like an animal, so I pick up that egg roll and just shovel it into my face.
Okay, but all right, we
See,
got
he's got
something with the
nothing
egg roll
now.
thing. I got no. You just gave me another thing with like egg rolls, but I gotta go back to the chopsticks and sport because I like a challenge. So I'm going to choose chopsticks. I'm going to show people because every time, like I go out with a group of friends, they always get forks, and I'm over here with chopsticks, and they're like, I could never use chopsticks with the rice, and I'm over here shoveling rice in with my chopsticks, and
Yeah.
people are just like, how are you doing this? And I'm just like, you just gotta treat it like it's a sport, and just fucking shovel
Good
in it,
lord.
So essentially,
and
what
it
you're
works.
saying is you are using the Chinese version of the spork,
But they're chopsticks.
but you let the record show, and it will show.
Oh yeah.
You said you use those chopsticks like a damn spork.
Exactly.
Making
But they
chopsticks
were
now,
chopsticks a sport.
no, because now they're, see, now this is the part where Jared's going to yell at me about something. Now you literally turn that Chinese thing into a Chinese American.
Well, I mean, this is America, and
Why are they
you're
gotta be
not going.
Chinese?
You're not going to not be American eating Chinese food.
Sir, that's a
So,
double negative, and how dare you talk like that?
uh, well,
I
I
swear to
heard what
God,
Jared
James.
was about to
You
say.
how about you and I go to China then, and we'll do a Chinese thing at an American restaurant in China.
Well, hold on,
What the
hold
hell
on,
did you just say to me?
Ha
hold
ha
on, hold
cha
on.
cha cha.
Holy
We'll
fuck.
go, have a Pepsi, have a fried rice.
Fawaz. Well, hold
We
on.
go to McDonald's and we'll have a Pepsi. We'll have Pepsi there with our fried rice with our
Sir.
You know, if we do that, one of them's gonna walk up, widen their eyes, and say, "Excuse me, sir. I think I'll use my credit card."
So, okay, I heard what Jared was getting ready to say, and I think he was going to finish with, why do the chopsticks have to be Chinese?
I was
He,
heading that direction. Yes,
no, no,
sir.
he has a point. Chinese are not
like
the only ethnicity that uses chopsticks.
Yeah, you got Koreans, you got Filipinos, you got
Vietnamese.
sure.
where's the best Filipino Chinese or Filipino Japanese
Jesse's dad's house.
Indian?
Well,
Where's
what,
that
like
at?
the Philippines?
Exactly. I am not going to go.
Big news, big news. The
Oh, is
John
this the
C.
big news?
Moore the John C. Morris train will be rolling in sometime in September.
Woohoo! For how long?
Is he
I don't.
homesick?
Now they're coming on vacation.
Oh God.
They're gonna go down to the family reunion down south, and then they're gonna come up here
Cool.
because I think they're leaving from Chicago.
Right on.
Wait a
But
minute.
yeah,
Wait a minute. Family vacate or the family reunion is south. Is south. So they're driving south, then coming back up north to come back up north.
James, you do know they live in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, I mean, yes, you've told me this.
So they're
they're
probably
gonna.
gonna fly
So,
into Chicago
They're
and go
gonna.
south.
No, they're gonna. No, they're gonna. Okay, so I don't know if this is the plan, but my guess would be fly into Dallas, go to Louisiana, then come up here, leave from Chicago.
That wouldn't be too
Which,
bad.
which, Well, it's like an 18, 19-hour flight.
So back to the whole Chinese chopsticks,
Jesus, why you gotta play the race card
Philippines.
here?
Why do they got to be Chinese?
You know what? You threw the card down, Jay, and
Oh,
I'm using it.
Hey, what if those chopsticks are nice? I don't know, cedar.
You know what? I would prefer mahogany.
American.
Just
It could
just
be,
just
but
say
it's
that. Just say
no.
that.
You can.
You know
can't-
what? Fuck
Mahogany.
you both. I
You
want
can't
redwood.
say that. You can't say, well, Mister Fucking Fancy. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Instead, I want human bone. Give me human bones, and I will make
Okay.
chop. Give me some ribs. Give me
Sir,
somebody's
Give,
ribs,
give,
and I
give
will
me some
make
pork
chopsticks.
ribs.
Fuller,
Give me some,
Fuller.
give me
I
some
gotta
goddamn
ask,
pork ribs, and I will make you a goddamn toothpick.
why you gotta pick on the Viking lifestyle now?
Why you got to bring that up now?
You did, Mister
'Cause I'm a
Chopsticks
frick-
made out
I
of
did
human
not-
bones.
He's a
You-
man of
I
culture,
said-
Jared.
Exactly.
He
I
eats
like
with chopsticks.
I have culture.
Okay. Jared, culture for you is going up to Joliet and getting an entire crepe case for yourself.
Hey, if it works.
Have you guys ever done that before? Go to White Castle and get yourself like the craving or whatever it is, the slam box or whatever you want to call it,
Crepe
and
cake.
just
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did
and
it
then
every
just try-
weekend.
Yeah.
We literally
Well-
did it every weekend.
Jesse,
Well,
you're not gonna
clearly
believe
what-
this.
What?
For shits and giggles and shits. I downloaded Buddy Murphy.
Okay.
Really nice character. You should find him. So I put him in a match against Dominic, right? The son of a bitch won by count out.
Dominic did?
Yes.
Weird.
The game's
Dude.
character won in a way that the real person would win a match in.
That's
What a-
what you get,
Dude.
Buddy Matthews, for kissing his sister.
anytime someone brings up Dominic Mysterio, the first image comes into my mind is when he's getting slammed. Mommy.
Whoa. You all right there, buddy?
I caught on to it and figured out why you were saying it like that.
Seriously, have you seen that meme, or was it a meme, or
Have
It
you
was like
seen
a
that
quick
meat
video.
get slammed?
I ain't
That's-
watching nobody get slammed.
That sweet dirty Dom slam.
My God.
dirty? Why do you gotta
Jesus.
call him dirty, huh? Because he's Mexican?
Wow.
Are we throwing?
Okay.
We're using this card so dirty right now.
I'm trying to figure out
Sorry.
where the hell you're going with this shit.
Yeah, that
Jay, you're kind of bringing this shit.
he's going south of the border for this one.
Yeah, he is. Jesus
Jay,
Christ.
you open the door, you crack the door open, and I'm like, boom, hello, what's up? Oh yeah.
Ding dong, motherfucker. Ding dong.
Yeah.
Does this make me look gay?
No.
This makes you look like you seen one up close.
Hey, you don't know me. Do these make me look queer? You seem like
You
you've
might
seen
have
one
seen
up
one up
close.
close.
He hails from a colorful people.
Okay, let's see. Do.
I feel like that kid in that chocolate movie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah. And I want to oop oop now, Daddy. Now.
Daddy now.
What the hell is wrong with you?
Boondock Saints.
Oh,
Now,
I know.
Do you
Balls
think
deep in your
is-
love.
Okay, so I feel like you lost the chopstick versus spork argument.
I feel like well, yeah, because it kind of turned into racial and
Hey, we didn't say
Chinese-
that. You did.
Chinese. I'll fucking stand by it 100-fold.
What?
We were talking about being Chinese American and having to be American at a Chinese restaurant because there's no other place locally where we're at that would have better cuisine than a Chinese restaurant right now. Go to the Philippines. Well, I'd have to fly over to the Philippines, and I'd probably lose my appetite at Filipino food.
Because you'd eat so much of it.
Well, no,
Wow.
because we'd be on the flight, and then it'd be like, oh, well, here's your chicken or fish, and it's like,
Just don't go over
I'll
there
have,
and eat a fucking jackfruit.
and I'll have a gefilte fish.
That's not the same country.
It's gefilte fish.
That's
Felt your
that-
fish.
that's the same country.
I felt your fish. Ew.
Or at Jay's wedding, we had pomegranate.
I
Whose
don't know.
wedding?
I wasn't invited.
Well, to be fair, I think we were arguing at the time.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, we were. We're not going to talk about why, but
no, we won't discuss that.
Anywho,
Anywhoosers.
Spork won versus
Anywho.
Chopsticks because Sporks are
superior.
American.
They're superior. It's got nothing to do with race.
Exactly.
If the
Sporks are
chopsticks
amazing,
did
and they're the
exactly
best.
what a spork does, then okay,
Only better.
what? Stop trying to help me.
But you can definitely shovel more food in with a spork than you can with a chopstick.
Okay, fine. You want to go down this route? Which is better, strawberry or chocolate milk?
Depends on
Chalky.
what. No, it depends on the brand that you're putting in.
That's quick.
Prairie Farms.
Now,
Wait a minute. Whoa, wait, hold on. Are we talking about like, oh, I'm going to grab a gallon of milk out of my fridge. I'm going to put in strawberry syrup or chocolate syrup.
Okay, so I feel like
not
I
going
see
to
where
a
you're
gas
going.
station.
I see
Not
where you're
going to a gas
going.
station and see. I'm going to pick chocolate milk or strawberry milk that's already pre-made.
Okay, hold on. We'll do that as subcategories. What do you prefer? What do you prefer? A powder or a liquid form, or a store-bought version?
Well, the store-bought depends on the brand, obviously. But if you had to choose between powder or a syrup, you got to go with the syrup.
Of course, I'm going with syrup.
See, I feel like when you buy the store brand, you get that higher expectation because, like, obviously the company knows how it's supposed to taste.
Yeah.
So they set that bar so high, and then like you go home and you get, a powder or a liquid, and it's not the same flavor. So then you're like, well, how much do I add in now? Is it too much? Is it too little? And then you run into the problem of the powder never tastes like the liquid. So if you get chocolate Nesquik powder, it tastes completely different from Nesquik liquid chocolate syrup.
Yeah.
Damn,
Okay,
did I blow your guys' mind with that information?
So,
I just blew my mind.
are we going powder or syrup overall?
I go with syrup.
I would go syrup because
Okay,
I like
syrup.
Nesquik syrup.
Now, we're going to take this one step further.
No,
Ooh,
hold
I
on.
have to. Wait, hold
See,
up.
now I
You're-
feel like we could go into another subgenre of that over chocolate versus
I would go with
like a malt.
Hershey's. I'd go with Hershey's syrup.
Okay,
Yeah.
but a regular chocolate or a chocolate malt.
See, I was saying chocolate or strawberry, but we can go deeper.
Down the rabbit hole we go.
But yeah, balls deep in your Nesquik.
Balls deep in your love.
Before we get too deep into flavors, we'll just stick with chocolate for now. So my next question.
You're such a buzzkill.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
it's
minute.
gonna get
Whoa.
better.
We never agreed whether it was strawberry or chocolate milk.
Okay, strawberry or chocolate.
We went with syrup. We went with powder or liquid, and we all chose liquid. Now we're going back to
Chocolate or strawberry?
chocolate syrup or
chocolate,
strawberry
yeah.
syrup.
It's got to be
What's your
chocolate.
me would be go-to would be chocolate because that's what I have. That's what I have right now is chocolate syrup.
See, a perfect strawberry. Like you put that just right amount of strawberry in there.
Okay, not bad. Okay, so now, Fuller, this question's for you.
Okay.
When did this turn from an open forum to a I'm gonna pick on people?
Just this one question.
You fucking tyrant.
Do you want Jesse to use a spoon or just hold it?
I want him to use his Jedi mind tricks to stir that syrup in
That's
that
not-
milk.
There's no Jedi.
I want him to deep
Jared,
thought.
Jared, you have to mansplain what you're talking about.
He could either use a spoon and go clink, 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 or just hold it and shake the whole time. So do you prefer it shaken or stir?
James, thank you for being the friend that has never actually brought that up.
Oh, it's all
I
out of
prefer stirred over shaken.
all jokes aside, I do like the shaken powdered, but for syrup, yeah, you got to stir it.
Or throw it into the blender.
I was gonna say,
That's
you ever
making-
done like a
That's
blender?
making a malt. That's your chocolate
Ooh.
malt right there.
That doesn't sound too shabby.
But
I wonder how good a chocolate milk would be if it was shaken in a paint stirrer.
Oh my god. My god.
It just come out as like a brick of chocolate.
Funk. Oh, I forgot that was our entrance. Okay then.
so all right. The other question though, store bought chocolate milk, strawberry milk, or make your own chocolate strawberry syrup milk.
See, that's the thing. It
We got
depends
got
on the
so far away.
brand.
We got so far away from the actual like question.
Right. But
It's like
then,
the
like I
house
said,
that
it was
Jack
just-
built.
Well, see, that's the thing, because it depends on the brand. Every brand of milk, chocolate milk, is
Okay,
different.
so
Yeah, because
So-
I
would you go with Prairie Farms strawberry chocolate milk, or would you go with Nesquik strawberry chocolate milk?
see that's hard.
See,
That's a
here
mood
we have
thing.
we don't have Prairie Farms, but we have Kemp's, and that is just so good.
We have a local farm. I don't know how close it is.
Kilgrim's
I think so.
or It's in Fairbury.
It's like an all-white jug.
Yep, it is
Yeah.
in Fairbury.
Yeah, dude, their chocolate milk is fucking phenomenal, but I don't want to pay like $4.25 a goddamn bottle
That's
Yep.
insane.
I agree with you.
for
on
like
that.
one of those like single serve chocolate milks.
Oh, that's ridiculous. Good Lord, this match is getting chaotic quick. Oh, damn it. He hit me with a chair.
Well, and you forgot Oberwise.
You know what? No,
Okay.
screw your all. Give me Ovaltine.
I was gonna say exactly. I just put that on the grocery list.
Yahoo or Yoo-hoo?
Yoo-hoo?
Yahoo?
Yes.
What are
Yoo-hoo.
we searching for chocolate now?
Stop. Hold on. I know a Yoo-hoo hack.
A little bit
And-
of rum.
It's not. Hey,
Rumpelstiltskin?
Rumpelstiltskin.
Or wait, whoa. Bisquick.
It's Nesquik and water,
Yes, I've heard that as well.
which now like pisses me off because like a goddamn Yoo-hoo's almost $2 here.
Oof. See, I never liked Yoo-hoo. I couldn't. It wasn't my thing. I couldn't
Well-
stand it.
So once you figure out that it's not actually made with milk, that thought of like I am drinking room temperature chocolate milk, and if you actually read the label, it's chocolate drink.
Yeah. So it's chocolate water. Woo.
I don't know
Which
what that
does
was, but that was
not-
awesome timing.
What?
Whatever that woo was.
You did a spin out power bomb, and I was just like, "Woo!"
Oh, my blue thunder bomb.
Yeah.
My finisher should be the Sister Abigail.
God, I don't know. We haven't been
No,
on here in
I'm
so long.
I think it is. Which I'm not going to call it the Sister Abigail. I'm going to call it the Brother Wyatt.
Ooh, I like that.
I thought that was kind of cool.
We need. I need to
Oh,
figure
have
out.
you downloaded the new alternate wear?
No, not yet. I got to figure out how to do that.
What do you mean? Go to download. Once the main menu pops up, R3, and then you said I'm favorited.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
just don't want to add a whole nother character. I've already got like 3 of them. You've got 9 or 10 of them on here.
Fuck you. No, because last time I think we went through and deleted.
No, I just looked. You've got like 3 or 4 characters on here, and I've got 2.
I forget that I play it outside of like me and you playing it.
Yeah. Right now, I've got an 8-man tag match going on.
I'm gonna win.
I don't know. It's DX, the Dudleys.
Like I didn't win that goddamn championship in that fucking ladder match.
Yeah. It
Twice.
is actually a ladder match for tag titles. It's DX versus the Dudleys versus me and you versus Batman and Robin.
What the fuck?
Devin got on here and downloaded Batman, Robin, Superman, and Jason Voorhees.
We are not putting them in our promotion.
No. The Batman's actually not a bad looking Batman character for what you can do on here. It's based off Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Gross.
James, did you know that we have our own promotion?
I did
Yes.
not.
Yeah.
Well, see, if you would get a PS4 or 5 and get the game, you'd be able to learn these things.
Dude, I will totally lend you my PS4.
Do what we used to do. Have them come over, set up an extra TV, hook them up. There you
That's
go.
so much work. Plus, I really don't think he wants to drive down here every time we want to do that.
No, do it on the
Especially
weekends.
since I have a second job and I work on weekends, and I'm never near Clinton, except maybe Sundays. But that's
See?
in East
Perfect.
Peoria.
Oh my God.
No.
This is just no wonder we never do these matches. This is just a clusterfuck.
Well, it was like that Hell in a Cell. We had Street Profits and
Oh my God.
who the fuck they go up against? Brawling Brutes.
They went up against a lot of people and it was just horrible.
Yeah, and they wouldn't get off the top of the cell. And you had to take control of the fucking match so that it would end.
Yeah. Oh, you just got whipped into a chair or a ladder. Oh my God. I just killed Shawn Michaels with a ladder. Oh my God. Well, Devon's dead now because of you. Robin's whooping Triple H with a kendo stick like it's the 1800s on a plantation. Nothing? I'm hurt. What? Everybody's still there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
Too quiet.
kind
I
of
don't-
in your own little world now, Jay.
No, I'm in
Like-
my world and I'm talking. We're
I pulled the Jared and I dozed off.
I
I'm kind of
do
watching
not.
Royal Rumble matches right now.
See, oh my God. A lot of good moves on this. And that ladder is just getting used way too badly.
Well,
But
I
it's
mean, if we're losing focus, we can always wrap it up. Me and James have been on for almost 120 minutes.
Yeah,
106.
Yeah, so we've got almost an hour and a half.
Oh, you just got pedigreed.
Well, fuck off.
Don't blame me.
Come to my rescue.
I did, but the chicken shit ran.
Excuses.
Well, it's Triple H. What do you expect?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Ow. Apparently, I want to lay on top of a ladder.
he's got the whole world
In his hands.
He's got the whole wide world
in
in
his
his
hand. Oh my
hand.
God.
Well, I feel like that would be a fitting way to end it.
I like that ending. That is a good one.
Jared, why don't you take us out? I don't think we've done that one yet.
No, we have, and it was horrible, but I'll do it again.
Okay.
Well, this has been another wonderful episode of Friends with Benefits podcast. I want
I
to
think
say
I think it's a good first one back, especially with the new edition.
it is. I want to
Because
thank.
I'm not gonna have to edit so much airtime out.
Yeah, it was very helpful that we were all prepared, and I want to thank James for joining us tonight.
He's gonna be here every
Yeah.
single time. Maybe.
Every single time.
On time.
Every time.
I feel like you guys are in a Viagra commercial. Looks hard, stays hard, feels hard.
If your erection is over 4 hours long, please seek
What?
medical attention.
Wait longer. Play again.
Play again.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
And for all you single ladies out there,
Run the other
James's
direction.
description will
All
be
the
in
single
the
ladies,
link in
all the single
bio.
ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies.
Just run the other direction. It's okay.
Don't you dare talk about my Saskatchewan lover like that.
Saskatchewan.
Exactly.
You'll have issues. But I love you.
I love you too.
I love you, Fuller.
Who's your favorite little rascal, Jay? Spanky
Spanky.
or Alfalfa?
I gotta say it's Spanky.
What's the little black kid's name? Buckwheat?
Yeah.
That kid had like the best one-liners every single time. Didn't say a lot, but when he did it, it was to the point and I liked it.
I like the cut of his jib.
Yeah.
I'll trade you a pickle for a dickle. How about
I
$2
got a dollar, I got a dollar, I got a dollar.
Tickle the pickle.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm calling HR.
We are HR.
No, that's probably my job too.
Humanly retarded? You trashed my CD!
When the fuck did we get ice cream?
I have a belly button.
There's chocolate pudding in my underpants.
We didn't have chocolate pudding.
Oh my god. Okay. That's how we end it.
Remember that one time at band camp?
Oh fuck.
Oh god.
I was in the band, you were not. So you don't have band camp stories.
No. Okay, so I partially have one. It's because
Did you
I
ever
wasn't
stick a
allowed
flute
in
up your butt?
I wasn't allowed in band camp because my sisters went through band camp and they were just like, nah, we didn't want to do it anyways. We just wanted. Here's the instrument. I play the
Look,
the
it
tuba.
fits right here.
And it's like, oh, I want to be in the band too, and they're like, no.
Oh god, I'm in tears over here.
That's how you end that fucking show right there,
Hell
fellas.
yeah.
Taylor, give me a tissue.
Why is it crunchy?
Jermaine, why are you laughing at me?
Okay. Okay, we cannot do any more wheezing and cackling. Oh my god. You know what? I'm quitting.
Where was this 20 minutes ago? Oh God.
Don't hide from your feelings, Jesse.
Okay.
Have a good night, everybody.
Well, that
That concludes this episode of Friends with Benefits podcast.
yeah. Well, that's
Please
about it.
join us
Because
for the next episode.
with new and improved
Where
co-host
Jared sticks his
James
trumpet up his
Fuller.
ass.
Was it my trumpet?
With Jesse's trumpet up Jared's ass.
Are we playing butt trumpets again?
And again with us will be the amazing new co-host, Mr. James Fuller. He's got a big luscious beard and a nice round belly. I was going to keep it clean so that humanly retarded doesn't have to get called.
Ah, okay. I can go with that.
But yes, awesome. Glad to be back, and I love you fuckers.
I love you guys.
I love you too, Dad.
Okay, done.
Thought it was stepdaddy.
Jared, can we go play with G.I. Joes now?
No, but we can play with Legos.
Oh my
Remember
god.
the time in biology class we put in Metros cars?
What?
He's lost me.
Okay.
Bye.
Go shave your balls, you dusty old fart.
Oh my god. I'm
I'll
gonna
come
go
at
get.
you like
I'm
a spider monkey.
gonna go get high and eat ice cream. So
Awesome. Have fun.
yeah, I will.
Bye.
What are you looking at, Popeye?